Summer of 2016 was a wonderful time for Steven and I. We filmed the first rally challenge at Car Foolery headquarters and called it the Rink Ranch Fast Grass. I had my stripped and totaled MR2 Turbo up against Steven's bone stock 89 Prelude, and I thought I had the win locked down. To my complete dismay, Steven and the Prelude asserted their rally driving dominance and won the challenge by several seconds. I was heartbroken, but I vowed to myself that next summer would be a different story. I set up a new track in the forest and invited a few more friends to play along. This year I decided to ensure my victory, not by skill, but by cheating my way to the top. I ran around 25 practice laps setting up the course and tuning the MR2 suspension to near perfection. However, word got out about the rally and more people wanted to compete. 3 amateur rally racers from the Portland area showed up with their real rally cars.
Oh, by the way, you're all fucked.
Even with the competition stacking up, I was confident that I could dethrone the current Rink Ranch king, the rally genius himself, Ayrton Steven. Partially because I was willing to risk it all for victory, and partially because he decided not to compete this year. Somehow the $800 dumpster fire that is his Prelude had won a place in his heart, and he didn't want to risk hurting it. Steven may have been out, but this year brought a lot of new competition. Our friend GTR John showed up late to the party with his newly redesigned and untested Miata.
I was mildly inebriated, and I saw a 3-inch lift kit for a Miata for 170 bucks. So I bought it. As I started installing it, I realized that all the instructions for an NA, not an MB. The stock wheels rub on everything. Found some spacers for a Volkswagen. And then after I got them, I went to put the spacer on. About that much stud was sticking out.
That is not enough stud.
No, it's not enough stud. Just started measuring wheel studs until I found some that were longer and also more or less the same size. I have no idea what they're for. And I pressed them in. Driver's side rear would not, the hub wouldn't come out. I ended up trying to use my press and grenaded the wheel bearing. So I had to buy a wheel bearing this morning.
At like 6 a.m.
7 when the parts store opens. It's finally ready about 10:30, 10:45, and I'm supposed to be here at 10. So.
Perfect.
Needless to say, I'm exhausted and also ready to kick some ass.
Representing the Alex's Garage racing team, Alex Gross and his band of helpless sidekicks, excluding Matt, arrived with Alex's rally spec Volvo 240 that he bought specifically for this event. My friend Forrest bought an Acura not because he liked it, but because he needed the engine, and decided to sacrifice the rest of the car in the name of motorsport. This was the only front-wheel drive car competing, so from the get-go he had no hope of being competitive. Representing the land of failed engineering experiments that people just won't let go of, our friend Kyle brought his $600 FC RX-7.
Well, it's a $600 car, and I don't give a shit about it. Didn't care about raising it. Don't care if the fenders get torn off by the front wheels.
And so it's running on a standalone ECU.
Yep.
Is it turbo?
Nope. It's naturally aspirated.
Since we didn't have any friends with real off-road trophy trucks, my dearest friend, Jefferson Beauregard Cholowinski, filled in with his GMC Sonoma. To add some spice to the automotive disaster I was cooking in my backyard, I decided to make this year a Grand Prix style event. Each driver paid $5 into the pot, and the winner would take home the cash purse. The stage was set, the players had arrived, and the fire danger was high, and this is what happened.
So then that just loops around back to here.
That loops you back around here. You go around that cone. This loop, make sure you slow down extra because those stumps, there's very little grip. And then you rally drift and then you cross the plane.
Your timer bench is very much on the wrong side of that corner.
Yeah, why'd you put the timer person there?
What? Put the timer.
Why'd you put the timer?
Ooh,
Why'd you put them right in the way?
did I set that up?
Yes. Why don't we just have them sit up here?
I think it's more entertaining if it's right there.
So you decided to pull the fenders off?
Yeah.
You don't want that much carnage?
I don't want it to grab a fender and throw me into a ditch.
What's your chances?
The
deal.
I give it 50-50.
You think so?
I think 50-50. So you know what he's got?
Kind of.
A roll cage.
Yeah, I see that.
Right.
I have no roof.
Make sure to give it 110% of your ability.
Wherever you think your
sure-
limit is, go past
Yeah,
that.
wherever you think I should probably not do this because it's dangerous, go past that. I've lost on the street many of times to this guy.
You mean on a closed course with officials?
What did I say? Everywhere throughout the course there are fire extinguishers, there are gallons of water. Your main job is to film. But if something goes wrong and a fire happens, for the love of God, drop the camera, grab water in the fire extinguisher. Yeah, just stand there, watch the fire, just watch the trees engulf in flame.
You yell World Star first?
You will.
Yeah, yell World Star.
And if you crash, I hope that doesn't happen. But if it happens, try to have a good spirit about it. We cool?
Yeah.
All right. Where's that Miata?
It looked fun. Did it already break?
Definitely not. Oop.
All right. So it made it half a lap. Alex!
I think I blew it up.
Already?
The rear end shredded.
Oh man.
But yeah, it made a gnarly ass noise.
We heard it.
It was good.
The mighty Volvo made it up the hill and then it rolled back down.
So what happened to it? I think I blew a drive line.
We heard the footage is amazing.
I would like to see it. To the field.
All I see is out of the corner is something in the air.
Good job, congratulations.
Thank you. We're gonna do it. $500 car.
So AJ had the fastest lap in his rally car.
Yeah.
The other rally car just beat him by 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you think you had a shot?
I think I got one more run in me.
No, you don't. There's no way.
I think I can do it.
You get stuck?
All right.
We can always push if we need to.
After our first laps, people had learned the course, and the competition was heating up. Now Jared was up to drive the Miata and decided to go hunting for its limits.
We got Miata in the bushes right now. Repeat, Miata in the bushes.
Okay.
Then kind of missed the next four and just drove into the bushes.
Oh,
okay. We did hit one stump, like right there.
So that's what that is. That was the stump.
That was like a full-on stump. Yeah.
That was that.
Some of the cars were going around the course a lot faster than I originally expected, so naturally it was time for me to get behind the wheel and show them how good Toyota's rally division really was. We didn't get a good angle on camera, but as I entered the corner at the bottom of the hill, my rally ability let the DDV2 concept down and sent her face first into a tree. This wasn't the finest moment in my racing career. In fact, it may be the worst. The crash sealed my fate as the biggest ever embarrassment to Toyota's extensive off-road racing heritage. Even after cheating, I had managed to come last at my own event 2 years running. However, with everyone's laps complete, it was time to embrace my continued failure and award the trophies to the real winners.
For AJ, I believe.
Yep.
AJ! Third
Almost
place.
dust. Good job,
right over
Justin.
here.
You telling me I got beat by Miata?
Yeah. In second place, we had John Montgomery with a something.
1:14:36.
I think that was 0.2 faster than AJ.
Yep.
Oh! Two-wheel drive car. And in first place, no surprise in any way, shape, or form. Todd, I believe.
With a 1:08.
Go ahead and pop up there.
Yeah.
We have a couple extra trophies.
Woo! Trophy.
All right, the first trophy. You
Trophies.
guys can get down if you want. Also, I'll take the time to thank very special person, Jeff Cholowinski, with his 3D printer and wood skills. Made these trophies. So we got four more trophies here. All right. So this trophy is called the Worst Car Here trophy. But the winner, by far, worst car, Alex Gross with the 240 Volvo.
100 yards!
100 yards, my friend.
Hey, is that the Geo logo?
It is the Geo logo! Yes! The next trophy, the I took this way too seriously trophy. And this person goes, without a shadow of a doubt, John Montgomery with the Miata.
About the skyline.
Literally didn't sleep last night.
She made me.
The trophy is a $100 bill with wings on it. So this trophy is the skull trophy, the Punisher skull. This is for the person that caused the most damage on horse.
You!
And I didn't want to give myself any trophies, but I think I did win this trophy. This last trophy, I'm honestly not sure who to give it to right now. This is I'm the biggest tool.
You're except because you kept fixing it and bringing it back.
You know what? I think that's the person that had to fix their car the most.
And brought it back.
Where are we at? Kyle, get up here, my friend, man. You finished.
I got a trophy.
We
That's
doubted
not
you,
right
and
there.
you finished. So congratulations, my friend. And that, everybody, was the Rink Ranch Grand Prix 2017. Woo!